in line with what we're trying to accomplish. Today, we're talking enroll your team members into your mission, your vision, and into your core values. And it's interesting because as I coach my clients, I start asking questions. I ask them a very simple question: what is the mission of your company? Yep, that's the exact stare I get back. I don't know. Okay, well, what's the vision? Have a set of core values that you operate from. Well, hold on, let me look at my name badge. I bet I have it on the back of my name badge or it's hanging in the office somewhere. But so far, to the person, nobody knows it. They don't know it up here, which if we don't know it up here, we clearly don't have it written in our hearts, right? So our values are, how in the world can we expect our teams to know? If we don't know, I can guarantee you they don't know, or almost 100% guarantee that they don't know, because we haven't made it important enough for them. Questions asking you, what does integrity mean to you? Then you're watching, right? It's the work you do in the dark that nobody else sees that is integral. You do it right because it's the right thing to do, regardless of whether somebody's watching or not, right? So if that is a part of your mission, right? Well, what does it mean to you? And then, can you give me an example of how you operate with integrity in the business that you do, or in the work situation that you're in, right? So for instance, for me, the other day, it was, I worked out on my own. I went in and I did the workout by myself on a Saturday morning. It was like early on a Saturday morning. And I did the exact workout that everybody else did. And I didn't shave any reps or anything off. Why? Because it's doing the right thing when nobody else is watching, right? When there's no coach there, when there's nobody else working out with you, it's just you do the right, right? So that would be with keeping within that portion of the mission, right? So everybody's going to have a different definition of what it means to them to act with integrity, if that happens to be one of your principles, right? It's entirely up to you, but you'll have principles in your mission, principles in your vision statement, and principles in your core value statement, right? As we ask our employees or our team members or the leadership, what does this mean to you? And they share it. And then we ask them, okay, how about share with me an example, a specific example of how you applied that principle in the work that you do. And then they'll come up with a very specific example. And what that does is it ties the mission, the vision, the core value, right? So we're not only have we made the connection here, but now we're also starting to write these on their hearts. So what happens when we write and for a paycheck, right? We want them to come to work and we want them to give us their mind, we want them to give us their heart, and we want them to give us their hands so that we get the whole picture, right? We want the whole package. We don't just want people to show up, collect a paycheck, and go home. Well, how do we prevent that? We enroll them and re-enroll them through the process every single day. So what does that look like? Next, how does what you did today tie into the mission, vision, and core values? So if I'm talking and I walk up on an employee and we have a small conversation, hey, how you doing? Everything going okay? Hey, how's what you're doing tie into the mission and vision? Huh? What are you talking about? No, seriously, the mission of the company. Do you know what the mission of the company is? Well, no, not really. I think it's this, but I'm not really sure. Can I look at my name badge? And that's if you've got them on the back of their name badge, right? Again, just having these casual conversations goes a long way because we find out how much they know versus how much they don't know, right? So we emotionally connect through story. We ask them stories. How does it tie in, right? And then we constantly ask about them in our career development discussions, in our one-to-one meetings, in our one-to-many meetings. We can, for instance, if we have a daily meeting with our teams, just simply asking the question, asking someone to share what they did yesterday that tied into the mission, the company mission, vision, or core values. Now we're making it meaningful because we're talking about it every single day, right? So when Brendan Burchard was coaching two different presidents of the United States, right? Bill Clinton and George W. Bush, both of them made the same statement to him that, oh my gosh, I had no idea that I would have to repeat myself over and over and over again. Again, I'm the most powerful man in the world, and I had to repeat myself over again in order for my teams to get it. So if the president of the United States had to repeat himself over and over and over again in order for his teams to get it, and over again, in order for our teams to get it, it becomes very, very important that we enroll our teams and that we re-enroll our teams every single day. The more questions we ask, the more our teams have to think, the more we'll write it on their minds, the more we'll write it on their hearts, and the more we'll capture their minds, we'll capture their hearts, and we'll capture their hands, which I believe is exactly what we want to do in order to enroll our teams into our mission, our vision, and our core values. We'll see you again tomorrow. Again, my name is David Adams with People Steward Leadership. Like it, share it, subscribe to it, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Appreciate y'all for watching.